So today I'm with Michel de Bruin, who's the CEO of Greenspeed International. And Michel, I believe you are in the Netherlands.
Yes, I am.
You know, I've been there one time. I landed on the airplane, changed planes, and took off. That's my
That
entire
is
experience. What are the Netherlands known for?
from a business point of view, I think the Netherlands are known that we are very open-minded people, and you will meet us everywhere in the world as entrepreneurs. That also because of our history, we were one of the leaders at the ocean. So that was I think a lot of international people, and when you come in countries overseas or in Asia or even in Europe, they will say the Dutch, they're very strong in opening businesses. And of course, we have our knowledge about water, because we have a country which is below sea level, and a lot of a lot of countries are consulting us to take care of their water problem. So I think that from a business point of view, that's there we're known of. And from the other point of view, like fun, everybody knows Amsterdam and the story about Amsterdam. So that's true for a bit, but of course not all the way true.
But you're a busy person. You're the CEO of Greenspeed International. You're the Europe Council Chair for ISSA. So very busy. But tell us a little bit about your company. Just how broad is the reach of Greenspeed?
Well, Greenspeed is a manufacturer and supplier of ecological cleaning systems. So we produce and supply sustainable and ecological cleaning detergents, very high-end and very innovative. So we don't have a broad range of buckets or brooms or vacuum cleaners. So we are very in a niche concept, based upon cleaning, on daily cleaning in offices, in hospitals, in schools, and actually everywhere where you need daily cleaning. And we do that with, like I said, with very high-end ecological, sustainable cleaning products, which have also the highest rating in credibility. Is that a good English word? Or?
Yes.
We have the cradle-to-cradle certificate, so we have the highest certificate. And therefore, in Europe, we are, let's say, one of the trendsetters in this kind of area of the cleaning industry for years. And the good thing, of course, was that the last couple of 10 years, this really took off, this whole ecological cleaning and sustainable look at the world. So the last 10 years were very good for us, and even now in the COVID-19 time we are in, still people really like to have the highest quality cleaning products. So, yep, it's going good. And next to the ecological cleaning products, we also have microfiber cleaning products. So we can offer a complete cleaning system for daily cleaning in every area, in every building, more or less.
You mentioned ecological cleaning products. I think in the States, we might use the term green cleaning.
Yeah, green cleaning, yeah, I know.
Yeah, probably the same thing. So tell us, we want to get a global perspective here of clean. I have a few questions on this. How is it different in Europe compared to the US or other countries, this concept of ecological or green cleaning?
Well, I think what the interesting thing is that when I started in the cleaning industry 32 years ago already, in the late 80s, the US was the place where it happened. The Europeans were very focused on the US. The big innovations came from the US. Also, that's why ISSA shows were very popular in those days for the Europeans. All kind of new innovative products, like in those days, very especially the high shine floor cleaning systems, because we were, and also your burnishers, your ultra high speed burnishers. So those were the days when the US was, I think, leading in innovation. What you see over the last 20 years, that it is a complete turnaround. That you, in the late 90s, early zeros, the Europeans started with more sophisticated cleaning products. So more smaller machines, more economical, friendly machines, which were made in Europe, which were produced in Europe, and slowly we were leading in that part. And next to that, in 2005, we started to develop also the green cleaning products. But that was more than like we took out more the more aggressive ingredients out of that cleaning product. That was the first step. But now in 2020, it has to be 100% green, and it has to be 100% made of natural ingredients, which even can be returned back in nature, and which then will be a start of a new green, natural ingredient. So I think where you are now in the US, or where the US is now with green cleaning, I think we were there, let's say, 10 years ago compared to the US.
The race is on for innovation, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I don't say that the US is way behind, absolutely not. But of course, your region, your country is so huge, so big.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy to absorb new innovations, a new way of cleaning. And I think that's more I think for Europe it has been more easy to adapt a new way of cleaning.
Yeah.
So, and I see now also slowly in the US that companies are also very much interested in the ecological cleaning products and the sophisticated cleaning systems.
So Michel, when you think about innovation, what's coming up that's big in your mind?
Well, I foresee that the no-touch cleaning system will become very, very important and popular. Cleaning systems which or low touch or no touch, that will be the new innovation. It could be robotics, but even changing mops without using hands, or even dispensing, cleaning detergent. But I also think that cleaning will always remain a people job, but it will be less in contact with the surfaces. And how? I'm not 100% sure, but that's the direction we need to think. And as an industry, we can do that. We really have the tools to do that and the knowledge to do that.
So we'll still need the people to do it, but they'll have better tools, innovative products.
Yeah, or maybe cleaning from a distance. It looks a little bit like Back to the Future, like that movie, like, okay, it's going to happen, but I think that way, yeah.
Let's talk about the pandemic. There's no interview that can be complete these days without talking about that. So tell us this, what have you seen in your country or in Europe? You mentioned offline that Europe is your region. You work all across Europe. How's it different, the reaction of people and cleaning to the pandemic, from what you see there compared to other parts of the world?
So what you saw that in the beginning, a lot of disinfectant, cleaning products were used because they thought that was the answer to the pandemic. Everybody needed more hand soap, and so that was, like I said, everybody was so much concentrated on disinfection and washing your hands. But actually, what you see now is that people say, okay, disinfection is good, of course, but it's not always good. It's not only fighting the virus and the bacteria with the disinfection, but we really need to increase the frequency of cleaning with very high-end, good quality cleaning systems. And I see now that the focus is on that in Europe, much more than in the beginning. Then we were so much focused on disinfection. So I see a very positive development. However, as a company, you need to be ready for that, because how can you train people when you cannot visit them? and how can you, how can you keep in contact with your customers when you cannot visit them on their site? And that's also something which really was a good, let's say, push for our company, that we really invested in digital technology. We were making more videos. We were communicating via webinars and interactive via Zoom and etc. And actually that led to be much more in contact, more frequent in contact with your customers than even before. So we try to, what I see for, let's say, the difference between now in the beginning, in the beginning and now, is that we know now it's not only disinfection, it's more using the right cleaning systems and increase the frequency of cleaning.
Yeah, things are advancing faster than before because of the pandemic. It's pushing us to do things better, more thoroughly, and brings awareness of cleaning to the forefront, which is nice to see amidst all the bad news. Well, talk to us about your role with ISSA. You're the Europe Council Chair on the ISSA Board of Directors. How is that impacting what you do day to day and with your work and what you see?
Well, my role within the ISSA is, of course, as a chairman, to be the spokesperson for the members, to the board, to the staff. So I have frequent contact with the members. I saw them before COVID-19 on every show, and we organized, of course, network events. That was one of the first thing we did in Europe, to organize network events for everybody, from Scandinavia to the south, to the east, to the north of Europe, and they're very popular, very well visited. On those events, I spoke, you did a presentation about ISSA focusing on all the education tools we have, and also on all the support we can give our members. Because that was the difference. That's also a bit the difference of US and Europe, is that in the USA, of course, ISSA is already for more than 80 years an authority in the cleaning industry, and in Europe it was actually known as more as a show organizer. So slowly we built that towards also how we would like to be known, as same as in the US, as more real, like a real association, which when you are a member, we really can help you to improve your business and to be more successful. And that's a very nice job to do, because I meet my customers, but my customers are also potential members of the ISSA. So it makes it very easy to combine both of those roles.
Well, we'll task you with increasing European membership tenfold in the next year. How about that?
Yeah, okay.
If Europe is your backyard, then you definitely have a way into that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're working on that.
I know that. So anything else to add? Anything you want to tell the global cleaning industry? Some words of advice from you or your company?
Well, it is very, very important now to focus on the quality of your cleaning systems when you are a producer or a supplier of cleaning equipment. I think that's something we really owe to the cleaning, to our users, that we cannot provide them anymore with simple buckets with water and a mop, or let's say vacuum cleaners which are not having the right filters. I'm just taking 2 or 3 examples, but so it's very important now to focus on the quality, to present to the market innovation. And I know that we are, with our cleaning industry, we have a lot of innovations. We have a lot of new products which are not used for 100% now in the market, because the acceptance of the cleaning industry on the job of new innovations and products is quite slow. That had also to do with the changing of the cleaners, because when you have new products, then they need to be trained. But I think that is one area where we really need to focus on. So on the quality and on the training of our staff, of the cleaning staff, and also be aware that cleaning really, really matters. And now we are in the public eye. So before we were like an invisible industry, very important, but more or less invisible. And now we are in the public eye. Everybody's every day the industry, the world is talking about cleaning and hygiene. So if we do it the right way, we have a very good chance, I'm sure actually, that in the next coming 5 years we will step up on the ladder of our of the image, and that after a few years people will really say, I would really like to work in the cleaning industry, because that's very, very important for the world. So don't, as a message, something I can say, don't sit still. Keep on developing cleaning systems and keep on developing training and education. And also, what is important in our industry is that we are a people industry. So also be aware, and you have to check yourself. If you work in this industry and you really want to make a difference, then you need to love to work with people. And I think that's something which is very important in our industry, to get a good message across and to build up that image.
Great words of advice. Appreciate that. I hope all that happens. The viewpoint of the industry, when people see us working, our ISSA members and the cleaning side, they value that. And I think that's going to happen.
Absolutely. And I think ISSA is also taking very good steps forward in that, with their education and with their trainings. So now, although we are in not the best time in our lives, looking at COVID-19, I still think after this, the cleaning will really will really stay very, very important. Mm-hmm. And that's a chance and opportunity for our industry.
It is. Well, thank you for your time today, Michel. And I hope to see you at a trade show or some event very soon.
I hope so too. And I want to give my regards and say hello to all the ISSA members and everybody around the world. And we love the cleaning.
Keep up the good work.